मानस्तोके तनय मान आयुखि मानो गोखुमानो अश्वे खुरीरिख मानो वीरान् रुद्रभामिनो नमसा विदेमते आतत्ते गोद्न उत पुरुषाग्ने छयद्विराय सोम नमस्ते ते अस्तु रक्षा च नो अधि च देव बृहद्धा न च न शर्म यच्च द्विवर्धा तो हि श्रुतं गर्तसदं युवानं मृगन्न भीममुपहन्तु मुग्रम् व्रीडाजारित्रे रुद्रा स्वावातो अन्यन्ते अस्मन्निवपन्तु सेनः परिणो रुद्रसहेतिर्वृणक्तु परिते हस्य दुर्मतिरधायोः अवस्थिरामगवध्यस्तु नुखो मीडुस्तु कायतनयाय मृडा मीडुष्टमति शिवं दामो शिवो न सुमना भव परमे वृक्ष आयुधन्निधाय कृतिं वसान आतर पिनाकां दागहे विकिरिद्रविलोहित नमस्ते अस्तु भगवः जास्ते सहस्रगुंहे तयोन्यमस्मन्निवपन्तु ताः सहस्राणि सहस्रदा बाहुवस्तव हेतयः तासामिशानो भगवः पराचिनामुखाग्रदे सहस्राणि सहस्रसोजे रुद्रा अभिभूम्यां रेखागुं सहस्रयोजने बदन्वानि तन्मसे अस्मिन् महतर्णमन्तरिक्षे बवा अदे नीलग्रीवाः सिद्धिकण्ठाः सर्वादः क्षमाचराः नीलग्रीवाः सिद्धिकण्ठादिवगुं रुद्रा उपसृताः जय वृक्षे कुशक्विञ्जरा नीलग्रीवा विलोहिताः जय भूतानामधिपतयो विशिखासः कप्रदिनः जय अन्येषु विवदन्ति पात्रेषु पिबतो जनान् जय पथं पतिरक्षाय एलभृताव्यूधः जयतीर्थानि प्रचरन्ति श्रीकावन्तोः निखङ्गिणः ज एतावान्तस भूयागुं सस्यदिशो रुद्रावितस्तिरे तेखागुं सहस्रयोजने वदन्वानि तन्मसे नमो रुद्रेभ्यो जय पृथिव्यां जयन्तरिक्षे जयतिभिः जय खामन्नवातोः परखमीखवन्तेभ्यो दश प्राचिर्दश दक्षिणा दश प्रतीचे दशोदीचिर्दशोर्ध्वाः तेभ्यो नमो अस्तु तेनो बन्तु तेनो मृडयन्तु ते जन्दिह्मो यस्तनो द्वैष्टिताम्भो दद्मे दधामि ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव वन्दनान् मृत्युर्मुक्षीयमामृता जो रुद्रो अग्नौ जो अप्सु य ओखदिषु जो रुद्रो विश्वाभुवना विवेश तस्मै रुद्राय नमो अस्तु तमुष्टो हि य स्वेषु सुधन्वायो विश्वस्य क्षयति वेखजस्य यच्वामहेशौ मनसाय रुद्रं नमोभिर्देव मसुरं दुवस्य अयं मे हस्तो भगवान् अयं मे भगवत्तरः अयं मे विश्ववेखजो अयगुं शिवाभीमार्सनः जेते सहस्रमय मयूतं पासा मृत्यो मर्त्याय हन्तवे तान् यज्ञस्य मायया सर्वान् जजामहे मृतवे स्वाहा ॐ नमो भगवते रुद्राय विष्णवे मृत्युर्मे पाहि प्राणानां ग्रन्थिरसे रुद्रो मां वेशान्तकः तेनान्येनाप्ययस्वः भगवते रुद्राय विष्णवे मृत्युर्मे पाहि सदाशिवों ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ ईशान सर्वविद्यानाम् ईश्वरं सर्वभूतानां ब्रह्माधिपति ब्रह्माणोऽधिपति ब्रह्मा शिवो मे अस्तु सदाशिवों ॐ नमः संभवे च मयो भवे च नमः शङ्कराय च महेश्वराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च ॐ निधनपतये नमः निधनपतान्तिकाय नमः ऊर्धाय नमः ऊर्ध्वलिङ्गाय नमः हिरण्याय नमः हिरण्यलिङ्गाय नमः सुवर्णाय नमः सुवर्णलिङ्गाय नमः दिव्याय नमः दिव्यलिङ्गाय नमः भवाय नमः भवलिङ्गाय नमः सर्वाय नमः सर्वलिङ्गाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवलिङ्गाय नमः ज्वालाय नमः ज्वाललिङ्गाय नमः आत्माय नमः आत्मलिङ्गाय नमः परमाय नमः परमलिङ्गाय नमः एतस्योमस्य सूर्यस्य सर्वलिङ्गान् स्थापयाति पाणिमन्त्रं पवित्रम् ॐ सद्यो जातं प्रपद्यामि सद्यो जाता वै नमो नमः भवे भवेनाति भवे भवस्व मां भवोद्भवाय नमः वामदेवाय नमो ज्येष्ठाय नमः श्रेष्ठाय नमो रुद्राय नमः कालाय नमः कलविकरणाय नमो बलविकरणाय नमो बलाय नमो बलप्रथमनाय नमः सर्वभूतदमनाय नमो मनोन्मनाय नमः ओं घोरेभ्योऽथ घोरेभ्यो घोरघोरधरेभ्यः सर्वेभ्यः सर्वेभ्यो नमस्ते अस्तु रुद्ररूपेभ्यः तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे महादेवाय धीमहि तन्नो रुद्र प्रचोदयात् अस्तु सदाशिवो शान्ति शान्तिः सौराष्ट्रे सोमनाथं च श्रीशैले मल्लिकार्जुन उज्जैन्या महाकाल ओंकारं परल्यां वैद्यनाथं च दाक्षिण्यां भीमशङ्करं शेषपत्रे रामेशं नागेशं तारकामणे वाराणस्यां विश्वेशं उर्वारुकमिव वन्दनाभितो मुक्षीयमामृतः ॐ नागेन्द्रहाराय त्रिलोचनाय भस्माङ्गरागाय महेश्वराय नित्याय शुद्धाय दिगम्बराय तस्मै नकाराय नमः शिवाय महेश्वराय मन्दार पुष्पबहुपुष्पसुपूजिताय तस्मै मकाराय नमः शिवाय शिवाय गौरी मदनागवृन्दा श्रियाय दक्षाभरणासकाय श्रीनीलकण्ठाय वृषाध्वजाय तस्मै श्रीकाराय नमः शिवाय वशिष्ठपुङ्गोद्भवो चन्द्रार्कवैश्वानरलोचनाय तस्मै नकाराय नमः शिवाय यक्षस्वरूपाय जटाधराय पिनाकहस्ताय सनातनाय दिव्याय देवाय दिगम्बराय तस्मै यकाराय नमः शिवाय पञ्चाक्षरमिदं पुण्यं यवने शिवसन्निधौ शिवलोकमवाप्नोति शिवेन सह मोदते साम्बसराशिवाय नमः अस्मि श्रीं ओंकारं बिन्दुसंयुक्तं नित्यं ध्यायन्ति योगिनः कामदं मोक्ष घोरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि कर्पूरार्तिकं समर्पयामि निरञ्जन आर्तिकं समर्पयामि आचमनीयं जलं समर्पयामि शिवाय नमः तं यद्यत् कर्म करोमि तत्तमखिलं सम्भूतवारार्धनम् श्रवणनयनजम्बा मानसम्भवपरार्वं वेदमवेदितं
सर्वमेतत्क्षमस्व जय जय करुणाब्धे श्री महादेव शंभो जय जय करुणाब्धे श्री महादेव शंभो ओम सांब सदाशिवाय नमः इति पूजनेन भगवान शंकराय
नाना सुगंधपुष्पाणि यथा कालोद्भवानि च पुष्पाञ्जलिर्मया दत्त गृहाणां वरमेश्वर मन्त्रपुष्पाञ्जलिं समर्पयामि भगवते श्रीशाम्ब सदाशिवाय नमः आकाशात् पतितं तोयं यथा गच्छति सागर सर्वदेव नमस्कारं केशवं प्रतिगच्छति वदिवदय हर 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 महादेव शंभो
So they have malas for devotees. Anuji, आप लोग just here उनके साथ and whoever will put on the malas for devotees, please stand up in front there. And Babaji will be the mangalas and they have prasad as well. Who will go and बोले गणपति भगवान की जय। पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। भवानी शंकर भगवान की जय। ओम नमश्चंदिकाय। वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। गजाननं भूतगणादिसेवितं कपित्तजम्बो फलचारुभक्षणम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारकं नमामि विघ्नेश्वरपादपङ्कजम्। जय 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 गणनायक। जय जय विघ्न विनाशक। जय 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 गणनायक।
जय जय विघ्न विनाशक।
हे शुभ मंगलदायक विद्या बुद्धि प्रदायक।
हे शुभ मंगलदायक विद्या बुद्धि प्रदायक।
गजवदना गौरी नंदन।
गजवदना गौरी नंदन।
गजवदना गौरी नंदन।
गजवदना गौरी नंदन।
गंगाधर शिव शंभो नंदन।
गंगाधर शिव शंभो नंदन।
जय 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 गणनायक। जय जय विघ्न विनाशक। जय जय जय
गणनायक। जय जय विघ्न विनाशक।
ओ जय जय विघ्न विनाशक। जय जय विघ्न विनाशक। बोले गणपति भगवान की जय। सूर्य नारायण स्वामी। ओम श्री सूर्याय नमः। ओम श्री सूर्याय नमः। ओम श्री सूर्याय नमः। ओम प्रभाकराय विद्महे दिवाकराय धीमहि तन्नो सूर्यः प्रचोदयात्। ओम आदित्याय पद्महस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो सूर्यः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ नमो भगवते श्री सूर्याय नमः। श्री सूर्याय नमः। आदित्याय नमः। ॐ नमो भगवते श्री सूर्याय नमः। श्री सूर्याय नमः।
आदित्याय नमः।
ॐ नमो भगवते श्री सूर्याय नमः। श्री सूर्याय नमः। आदित्याय नमः।
ॐ नमो भगवते श्री सूर्याय नमः। श्री सूर्याय नमः। आदित्याय नमः।
श्री सूर्याय नमः। आदित्याय नमः।
श्री सूर्याय नमः। आदित्याय नमः।
आदित्याय नमः। दिवाकराय नमः।
आदित्याय नमः। दिवाकराय नमः।
ॐ नमो भगवते श्री सूर्याय नमः। श्री सूर्याय नमः। आदित्याय नमः।
ॐ नमो भगवते श्री सूर्याय नमः। श्री सूर्याय नमः। आदित्याय नमः।
श्री सूर्याय नमः। आदित्याय नमः। श्री सूर्याय नमः।
आदित्याय नमः।
प्रेम से बोलो श्री सूर्य नारायण स्वामी की जय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। अधरं मधुरं वदनं मधुरं नयनं मधुरं हसितं मधुरम्। अधरं मधुरं वदनं मधुरं नयनं मधुरं हसितं
मधुरम्।
अधरं
मधुरम् वदनं मधुरं नयनं मधुरं हसितं मधुरं हृदयं मधुरं गमनं मधुरं मधुराधिपते रहितं मधुरं मधुराधिपते रहितं मधुरं
वचनं मधुरं चरितं मधुरं वसनं
वसनं मधुरं भवितं
वेणु मधुरो वेणु मधुर पाणि मधुरः पादो मधुरो नृत्यं मधुरं सत्यं मधुरं
मधुराधिपते अखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपते अखिलं मधुरं
गीतं मधुरं पीतं मधुरं
भूतं मधुरं सुखं मधुरं रूपं मधुरं तिलकं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्। बोले श्री कृष्ण कन्हैयालाल की जय। Bon, tolong wan mana tadi swina. Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunathaaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha. We sing to that Sri Ram. When Shivji closes his eyes, he only sees the form of Bhagwan Ram. It is that Ram that prayed to Shiva for his victory to Lanka. It is that Ram that is so dear to Shiva. Lingathapi vidivati kar puja Shiva saman priya mohina duja Shiva drohi mama bhagati kahava so nar sapneu mohi na pava. It is to that Ram Bhagwan that we bow. This is the beautiful month of Purushottam Mas or Adhik Mas, where everything is extra. Whatever good you do, you get extra blessings, and whatever evil you do, you get, of course, extra rewards for that. It's a beautiful month for Narayan Bhagwan's worship and also for Shankar Bhagwan. Let us give thanks to Bhagwan Ram this morning and seek his blessings on all of you. Shri Ram, Shri Ram. Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Shri Ramchandra
कृपालु भजवन हरण भव दारुणं नवकंज लोचन कंज मुख कर
से बोलो सियावर रामचंद्र भगवान की। ओम अतुलित बलधामम हेमशैलापदेहं धनुजवन कृशानु मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं
जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयोत्तममुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शरणं प्रपद्ये।
श्रीरामदूतं
शरणं प्रपद्ये।
वीरमारुति गंभीरमारुति
वीरमारुति गंभीरमारुति
वीरमारुति गंभीरमारुति
वीरमारुति
भक्त मारुति परम भक्त मारुति
वीर मारुति गंभीर मारुति वीर मारुति गंभीर मारुति
गंभीर मारुति
गंभीर मारुति
गंभीर मारुति
गंभीर मारुति।
भोले पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। Our pranam and our salutations to Ma Durga. Ma Durga is Ichha Shakti, as we know. The mother, when we feel that there is no more energy or no more source of strength we can call or draw from, our body, our mind, everything is failing us. People are failing us, and we find that there is not one ray of hope in the horizon. We turn to Mother Durga. And what do we say? Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shakti Rupena Sanstita Namastasye 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 Namo. In this modern time that we live in, many say that I don't have a religion, or my God is truth, my God is strength, my God is courage. I am so happy to tell you that you're a Hindu. If you don't believe in God, but you say that your religion is strength and your religion is Hindu and your religion is truth, you're a Hindu. Because if your religion is truth, your God is Satyanarayan Bhagwan. If your religion is beauty Who is more beautiful than the colored Shri Krishna? The beautiful colors of Shri Krishna. If your religion is strength, who has more strength than Ma Shakti Devi? If your religion is intelligence, who has more intelligence than Ma Saraswati and Hanumanji? So if that is your religion, to say that this is my religion, that's my religion, you're a Hindu. Today we bow to Ma Shakti. And any time in your life, you lack this strength, you sit in front of her and chant these simple mantras. But you can't chant it empty-hearted. I always tell the people here at the temple, for those of you who come in for the first time, when you're requesting something from God, when you are requesting something from the divine, for example, if you go and say, Mother, please give me strength, that is considered a withdrawal. That is considered withdrawal. So imagine you go to ATM and you says, I want $20. You put in your card, type in your PIN number, and you have to make a withdrawal. But if you have not deposited $20, you cannot withdraw $20 unless you're in a deficit. If you don't deposit in your account, you cannot withdraw from your account. So the question is, when we go to Bhagwan and say, Bhagavati Mata, please give me strength, the question comes, have you deposited anything in your prayers? Have you done some japam? Have you done some sadhana? Have we done some prayers? Have we done anything to praise God, to do service to our community? Because prayer is not only sitting and praying. Prayer is coming and pulling out the weeds from the garden. Prayer is mopping the community. Prayer is helping someone in life who needs help. Prayer is listening to someone who needs, sometimes people need to just unburden. And when you just give them your ears, then that is service to Bhagwan. Because one of the greatest service we can do to Bhagwan is to serve his creation. Creation. One of the greatest service we can do as well is to just be nice to people. Just be nice to people. Because I do not understand why we are so nice to God, but yet we are so bitter with people. So when you have deposited all these things in your spiritual bank account, in your karmic bank account, and you go now and you say, Mother, Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Shakti Rupena Sansita, bless me, O Mother, with strength. The Mother takes from your deposits that you have made and give it to you. Because she also is a banker. She will only give you what you deserve. Bhagwan will only give us enough pains for us to handle, and enough joys, only enough joys for us to manage this life. Swami Ramakrishna Paramahansa, once his chela sitting in front of him, his student. And his student asked him, his student says, Guruji, why is it that God cannot make me happy all the time? And his response was, dear, if Bhagwan make you happy all the time, you will forget about Bhagwan. You will lose yourself in the world and you'll forget about Bhagwan. That's why the Lord has to give you some sorrows so that you will run back quickly to the feet of the divine. Dukh mein sumiran sab kahe, sukh mein kare na koi. There's a beautiful shloka from our scriptures, from Kabir Das. Dukh mein sumiran sab kahe, sukh mein kare na koi. In sadness, we pray and we sing the most. And in happiness, we forget about God. That's why good and bad, both of them are good in life. Bhagwan says in the Ramcharitmanas, the Ramayana, that he created good and he created bad as well. All for a reason. Created good so that we can enjoy little goodness, but when we start to lose ourselves in that goodness, a little distraction comes to remind us that we have a goal in life. So this morning, let's all pray and ask the Divine Mother's blessings and on all of you, Durga, Lakshmi and Saraswati. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. Om दुं दुर्गाय नमः। ॐ दुं दुर्गाय नमः। ॐ जयन्ती मङ्गलाकाली भद्रकाली कपालिनी दुर्गा क्षमा शिवा धात्री स्वाहा स्वधा नमोस्तुते। जय त्वं देवी चामुण्डे जय भूतारतिहारिणी जय सर्वगते देवी कालरात्रि नमोस्तुते। प्रेम से बोलो श्री दुर्गा माता की। ओम श्री महालक्ष्मी नमः। ओम श्री महालक्ष्मी नमः। ओम श्री महालक्ष्मी नमः। ओम लक्ष्मी करोतु कल्याणम् आरोग्यं सुख संपदा मम शत्रु विनाशाय दीपज्योते नमोस्तुते। नमस्ते अस्तु महामाया श्रीपीते सुरपूजिते शङ्खचक्र गदाहस्ते महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते। प्रेम से बोलो श्री महालक्ष्मी माता की जय। ओम श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ओम श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ओम श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ओम या कुन्देन्दुतुषारहारधवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मा आसना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्कर प्रभृतिभिर्देवैः सदा वन्दिता। सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा। प्रेम से बोलो श्री सरस्वती माता की जय। नारायणी नमोस्तुते। नारायणी नमोस्तुते। नारायणी नमोस्तुते। नारायणी नमोस्तुते।
नारायणी नमोस्तुते। नारायणी नमोस्तुते।
नारायणी नमोस्तुते। नारायणी चक्रगदा शङ्खा गृहीता परमायुधे
शङ्ख चक्र गदा शङ्खा गृहीता परमायुधे
प्रसीद वैष्णवी रूपे नारायणी नमोस्तुते
नारायणी नमोस्तुते नारायणी नमोस्तुते
नारायणी नमोस्तुते
नारायणी नमोस्तुते
प्रेम से बोलो जगदम्बिका माता की जय. At this point in time, I would like to invite everyone. Usually what we do is we come this time on the altar. It's sort of a physical break from sitting down at the mid of the service. It's considered the mid of the service. You come now on the altar and you will bring your prasad, your fruits, your dakshina, whatever you have to offer. You will offer it. A few regulars will come first and you will see what they're doing and you can go around. If you need flowers, you can purchase from the puja store. They're open there. And so all of you are invited now. However, there's a however there. I'd like to ask all of you, this is not a time to talk or socialize. If you like to talk, you can please go outside and have a conversation and then come in back. But please don't talk. I know family, you kiss up and meet each other and things are nice, but you have a lot of time afterwards to socialize and talk. So now we invite everybody to come, form a line nicely here. You'll be guided on the altar. While this is happening, we'll have bhajans. I don't really come here, so I don't know.
सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई। दुर्योधन को मिलवा जाओ, दुर्योधन को मिलवा जाओ, साग विदुर घर पाई, साग विदुर घर पाई। सदा करो शिव का शंभो तुम सुख जीवन का। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, यही करो नित्य जाप ध्यान में, सदा करो शिव का शंभो तुम सुख जीवन का। गौरवर्ण तो गौरीपति हो, अखिल जगत के अधिपति हो। गौरवर्ण तो गौरीपति हो, अखिल जगत के अधिपति हो। तेरी कृपा से जीवन पाए, पर्वत हो या तिनका, भोले तुम सुख जीवन का शंभो तुम सुख जीवन का। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, यही करो नित्य जाप ध्यान में, सदा करो शिव का शंभो तुम सुख जीवन का। जटाजूते का विशाल अंबर, उस पर चंदा चमके सुंदर। जटाजूते का विशाल अंबर, उस पर चंदा चमके सुंदर। जटा भारे से गंगा देती, महादान जीवन का, भोले तुम सुख जीवन का शंभो तुम सुख जीवन का। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय,
बोले शंकर भगवान की, उमापति महादेव की जय. Let us spend a few minutes in silence and meditation. Please sit upright. Wherever you're sitting, you can practice this exercise. Sitting upright, allow your spine and your neck to be in line so that pranic energy can flow nicely inside and outside of you. Put your wrist and your palms on your feet facing upward. Thumb and index finger touching each other at the tip, forming the shape of a circle, and the fingers are straight. Before we even go into our little silence or meditation, let us look at the altar and perhaps grab an image of the divine. You cannot run out of any. And as you close your eyes, let that image of Bhagavati Ma or Bhagwan be placed at the center of your gaze, of your forehead. This is the teaching of the Gita. And now we take a deep breath in while you're looking at that image at the center of your forehead. You take a deep breath in through your nostrils, and then you breathe out through your mouth, chanting Om. Begin. Om. Mahamrityunjaya mantra. Om Trambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukmeva Vandana Mrityormokshayamamritatayam Trambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukmeva Vandana Mrityormokshayamamrita Trambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukmeva Vandana Mrityormokshayamamrita Namaste astu Bhagavan Vishveshwaraya Mahadevaya Trayambakaya Tripurantakaya Trikalagnikalaya कालग्निरुद्रा नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः. We continue to close your eyes. As you relax the body, relax your shoulders, and spend a few moments in silence. Keep your body still. Focus on that center of your forehead. Let your gaze be there. And using the energies of the environment, supportive to meditation, we go in silence for a few minutes. ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्. ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्. ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति. हरिः ओम्. Please open your eyes. प्रेम से बोलो श्री कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल की, सियावर रामचंद्र की जय. पवन सुत हनुमान की जय. नमः पार्वती पतये हर 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 महादेव Shambhu Namaschandikaya Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol. ये पुरुषोत्तम मास है. This is Purushottam Mass. Shraavan Adhik Purushottam Mass, we call that. Dedicated to Bhagwan Narayan Ji. And this morning we pray that Narayan Bhagwan's blessings be showered in abundance. And Auntie Shirley, as we wish her a very happy, happy birthday. Please give her a big round of applause, everybody. She's a gem of a human being. I literally grew up with her in the village, and I'm so blessed that we are reunited for many years in Canada in service to Bhagwan. She's a true devotee of the Lord, and she just loves being in this temple. She loves being here. She just makes so much sacrifice to be here, and I like to talk about that today because it's important to learn from people who makes this kind of sacrifice. I like to dedicate this little kirtan to the feet of Bhagwan Narayana in this auspicious month of Purushottam Mass, and I pray that Bhagwan Shri Hari Narayan Bhagwan grant her blessings in abundance to live many, many more years to continue to spread the love that she spreads among her children, grandchildren, and everybody else she comes in contact with. We have Basuri this morning, so naturally what comes to mind is Krishna and Jai Jai Radha Raman Hari Bol. Vrindavan mein ek Radha Raman temple hai. In Vrindavan, I've told you this story so many times. I went, pehli baar maine Vrindavan gaya. The first time I went to Vrindavan, I went to Radha Raman temple. And I expected, they close the screen for the Shringar, and I'm waiting long, they're singing Radha Raman, Radha Raman. And I'm waiting for them to see this majestic murti of Radha Raman. And then suddenly everybody stood up. Jai Jai Sri Radha Raman, Jai Jai Naval Kishore, Jai Jai Chittachor Koho, Jai Jai Makhan Chor. Everybody started Radha Raman, Radha Raman. So I stood up as well. I'm waiting for this majestic form of Krishna. And I have a little bit of an advantage because in India, if I'm standing and many people are standing, usually I get to see. You know what I'm saying? If all of us are standing, usually I will get to see. If I'm standing at the back, it's the best view because nobody will block me. I hope you know how gentle I am with my words. So I stood and all the people I'm seeing over their head, but I cannot see the Krishna. Radha Raman kya kaha hai bhai? And when everybody went away, Radha Raman, he's so little. Itni choti hai. He's little like this. He's dark. And he has these glittering eyes, and he pulls thousands and thousands and thousands of people in his temple every single day. This little murti like this, and they put him on a rocker, and they're rocking him and so on. I went up, I said, Pujari ji, where is Radha Raman? I come to see him. I thought this is a little baby they're rocking here. He said, Pandit ji, Radha Raman wahi hai. This is Radha Raman. He's so little, but he's so gorgeous. He's on Facebook, by the way, Radha Raman. You can Facebook him and you'll get updates every day. They send you darshan of this Bhagwan Shri Krishna. He's so beautiful. And whenever I sing the song, I remember Krishna Bhagwan in the form of Radha Raman. Bole Radha Raman Bihari Lal ki Jai Jai Radha Raman Hari Bol. Jai Jai Radha Raman Hari Bol. Jai Jai Radha Raman Hari Bol.
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल। जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल। जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल। जय जय राधा रमण हरि
बोल। जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल।
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल। जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल। जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल।
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल।
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल।
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल।
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल।
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल।
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल।
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल।
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल। जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल। जय जय
राधा रमण हरि बोल। जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल।
श्री राधे। मन तेरा बोले राधे कृष्णा। तन तेरा बोले राधे कृष्णा।
तन तेरा बोले राधे कृष्णा। तन तेरा बोले राधे कृष्णा।
मुख से निकले राधे कृष्णा। जीव तेरे बोले राधे कृष्णा।
जीव तेरे बोले राधे कृष्णा। जीव तेरे बोले राधे कृष्णा।
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल। जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल। जय जय राधा
रमण हरि बोल।
जय जय
राधा रमण हरि बोल।
ओ जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल। श्री राधे।
राधा रमण हरि बोल।
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल।
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल।
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल। जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल। जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल। जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल। राधारमण बिहारी की जय, वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। पंडित जी, अपने राधारमण जी के टेम्पल गए? राधारमण जी के टेम्पल आपने गए? हाँ, बहुत सुंदर है, छोटे से सालिग्राम, the murti is made of beautiful temple. This morning we welcome all of you to our Sunday morning service, and we hope and pray that all of you are enjoying your stay so far. Sundays are very important for the world. You know, the animals, they don't know whether it's Sunday or Monday or Tuesday. That is why the animals are always very happy. Have you ever seen a human being on a Monday morning? And have you ever seen a dog on a Monday morning? Or a cat? A dog is always happy, he wags his tail. Cat is normal day. They don't know if it's a Monday morning. They have no boss to go to. But a human being knows it's Monday. Generally, most people start work on Monday, so it's usually not a pleasant thing for them. Blessed are the animals who know the difference between the days. But blessed are the human beings as well who have Bhagwan to take them through that day. Sundays are always, for our people, it's always important because here Ravivar hai. Ravivar is named after Ravi, Aditya, the sun. And it's important to start your week off on proper footing, on good foundation. Bhagwan Surya on this day, he's in a splendor. And he blesses us. Surya Devata Sumiro Tohi Sumirat Gyan Buddhi Dehu Mohi. Is there anybody here? You don't have to put up your hand. But is there anybody here who throws dhar to Surya Bhagwan in the morning? All right. You should throw dhar to Surya Bhagwan every morning. Take a lota of water or whatever you have. A cup of water, whatever you have. You don't have a lota, you cup. Well, you're not drinking though. Offer a lota of water, try facing the eastern direction. Bhagwan Surya is somewhere up in it doesn't matter. Look in the eastern direction and say, Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Or any other name. Om Ravaye Namaha. Om Adityaye Namaha. Om Divakaraye Namaha. Even if it's a little lota, a big lota, you must offer every morning dhar to Surya Bhagwan. Kyun? Surya Bhagwan Pratyaksha Brahman. When Bhagwan Ram was fighting the battle with Shraavan, remember what happened to him? Bhagwan Ram is from Surya dynasty. His physical strength was running out. His solar power was running out. And you know what he did? He sat at the middle of the battlefield and he sang Aditya Hridayam Punyam Sarvasatru Vinashanam. He sang praises to Bhagwan Surya. There's a very Sanskrit prayer called Aditya Hridaya Stotram. I thought the Pandit buys this, but I don't know if they remember it now. But it's very beautiful chanting Aditya Hridaya Stotram. Bhagwan Ram sang this praise to Bhagwan Surya. And he said, Bhagwan Surya, whoever remembers you, whoever prays to you, whoever looks at you, whoever throws dhar to you, they will be charged. Their body will be physically charged with energy. There is a science behind throwing that dhar, by the way. You should know this. Hindus are not backward people. We are not old-fashioned people. We are very scientific people. The dhar that you throw has an electronic charge when you throw water like this. There are many reasons why you throw water, and it flows. In our homes, usually it's always advisable to have a little fountain so that there is a continuous flow of water. It's good for your mind. It helps the mind to calm, the mind to stay in a cycle when you have that in your home. When you throw the dhar to Bhagwan Surya as well, what happens? There is an electronic charge in that water. Aditya Hridaya, he is the solar god. Today the world is going solar. Everyone is going solar. Solar is very expensive. Only the people in Brampton can afford it. Look at all the big houses in Brampton. At the top you see all the solar panels there. Toronto people can't afford that and things like that. Anybody from Toronto here? All the house in Brampton you drive, solar panel on top. I'm like, wow, this is the energy of Surya. He charges our body, he charges the world. When you throw the dhar, the intent is that when you throw that water, the continuous flow of that water becomes charged and gets discharged in your body. Right? This is the oldest science of prayer that we have as Hindus. Today is Ravivar dedicated to Surya Bhagwan. And for that reason, we want to come out to our temples. We want to sit with our families, spend some moments in satsang and in katha, so that our week becomes very charged, and we become charged to face our challenges. You don't know what is out there for you tomorrow. You don't know what is out there for you the next day. But what you do know, we can't control. We cannot control the things that is going to come to us. We can't control that. What we can control is how we respond to everything that comes to us. And a beautiful way to do that is to pray. To sit in an environment where there's prayers happening, so that although you don't know most of what's happening, sometimes you are there present to charge your physical body and to charge yourself mentally as well. In this morning, I'd like to read to you a few chaupais from the opening of Balkand. It's a time that we understand in life that good and bad is a mixture of life that we cannot escape. We cannot escape. In this month of Purushottam Mas, Bhagwan says this is an opportunity for us to have high rewards, high returns on our prayers. Prayers, as I said earlier, when you pray and you're doing sadhana, you're doing tapasya, you're doing japam, you are depositing in your karmic bank. And when it is time for God to give you something, Bhagwan looks, are you qualified to make a withdrawal? From that, the Lord gives to you. Right? From that, the Lord gives to you. So, Sunday morning is the time for us to charge ourselves. And how are we going to do that? We're going to understand that the world gives us good and the world gives us bad. A question was asked. Tulsidas ji, wrote in the Ramcharitmanas. Tulsidas ji as well was asked, why is it that some people are happy and why are some sad? If God is there, then why are some people happy and some sad? Is he favoring some people than the other? Right? Why are some people starving? Why are some people overeating? We don't know those kind of things. But we have to understand, my friends, life is a mixture of goodness and of sorrows as well. Ramcharitmanas tells us in this beautiful chaupai who created all of this and why it was created. Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
Oh, bolo Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
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 Oh, bhale upoch sab vidhi upjaye. भले उपोच सब विधि उपजाए, गुणी गुण दोष वेद बिल गाए.
Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
Oh, इतिहास पुराना, विघ्न प्रपंच गुण अवगुण सारा।
राम सिया राम जय जय राम।
ओ बोलो
राम सिया राम जय जय राम।
ओ दुख सुख पाप पुण्य दिन राती, दुख सुख पाप पुण्य दिन राती, साधु असाधु सुजाति कुजाति।
राम सिया राम जय जय राम। राम सिया राम जय जय राम।
ओ सिया राम जय जय राम,
सिया राम जय जय राम।
What has Bhagwan created in this world? The Lord is going to create this world now. What is He going to create? He has the ability to create 8,400,000 things. Among these things that He creates, or He will create, it has to include emotions, it has to include reality, and so much more. Bhale upoch sab vidhi upajaye, guni gun dosh ved bilagaye, kaha hi ved itihas purana, विघ्रि प्रपंच गुण अवगुण गाना। भले बुरे सभी ब्रह्मा की सृष्टि है, पर गुणों और दोषों को गिनकर वेदों ने उनको अलग अलग कर दिया है। It is God, Ramcharitmanas says. It is the Lord who has created the good and the bad as well. Well, what kind of God that we have, Panditji? He's creating bad and He's creating good as well. It is God who has created all the good and all the bad. But it is the Vedas, the holy text of the Hindus, that with careful discrimination have distinguished from one another. The Vedas declare that God's creation is a mixture of vice and virtues. What are they? They are correct. Dukh, Sukh, Pap, Punya, Dinarati. They are pairs of opposites such as pain and pleasure, sin and merit, day and night, saint and sinner, demons and gods, nectar and poison, a happy life and death, a world of illusion and the absolute, the individual and God, wealth and poverty, the beggar and the king. The Lord has created all this. Kashi and Magad, Ganga and Karmanasha, heaven and the other place too, attachment and dispassion, giving away as well. They have always made this distinction that God has created all of this for all of us. You know, one of the questions I ask myself a lot of times is that why did God take my parents so early from my life? We were very young. My sister and I were very young. I was 23, I think, 24, when my dad passed and my mom passed. They didn't see anything that we did. No, they didn't see any of my children. So you're forced to ask, Prabhu, I'm praying to you all my life, whatever it is, why couldn't you allow my parents to see at least my children, or see a little bit, one or two good things that I've done in society, right? If you take this discussion to the Lord, that God, why didn't you allow that to happen? You let my parents, and year after they died, one died 1 year, the other year. So if you take that discussion to God, that is fair, but you must also take this other discussion to God. When everything is going well in your life, you have an abundance of happiness, you have, and ask God as well, Prabhu, why is it that all these good things are happening to me? But we only have the ability to question God when something doesn't satisfy us. When something doesn't satisfy us, we are not, it's not aligned to us, we are not pleased with how something is going, we ask the Lord, Prabhu, why are you doing this to me? Well, let's take this katha is not about me, let's take this above me. Ram Bhagwan just got married to Mata Sita. His father was going to crown him king of Ayodhya. Kekeyi says, no, I want my son Bharat to be crowned. Exile. Ram Bhagwan was exiled for 14 years. Not only was he exiled for 14 years, when he was in exile, his father died and he couldn't come to the cremation of his father. One time I was reading this katha and once somebody comes up, Panditji, so why Bhagwan Ram couldn't come to the katha? Wasn't there flights available? Wasn't there flights available for him to come? No, that's not the point. What was Bhagwan Ram tu antaryami, sabka swami, he can be present anywhere he wants. But why didn't he attend the funeral of his father? Today, if you don't attend the funeral of your cousin, neighbor, grandchildren, chacha, you'll feel bad about it, right? Because we have to show face. Ram Bhagwan did not go because he promised his father he would not step back into the city. Well, that was the rule the father gave to him. He was exiled. He lost his father when he was in the exile. That's not all. His poor thing, his wife was stolen from him. And then after his wife was stolen from him, he built an army. He didn't have human beings. He took monkey and bears and he built an army to go fight Shraavan. Then his brother was shot in the chest, lying there unconscious. Ram Bhagwan could have complained. Prabhu, why this is happening to me? Or God, what is happening to me? But let me ask you the question. Who's going to listen to him? Because he's God. Who's going to listen to him? Dukha sukha papa punya dinarati. He is the one who created good and he is the one who created bad. So he has to enjoy the good times of life and he's the one who has to enjoy the not so good times of life as well. This has to go, this is a message for everybody here today, everybody watching as well. Good and bad is a reality of life. We cannot blame anybody. We shouldn't blame anybody. We should not, question why these things are happening. But what we have to do is arm ourselves. We must arm ourselves so much with the feet of the Lord. There's a story. Bhagavad is coming up on August 30th. I was saving my stories for Bhagavad, but I have to give you one too. One day, the mother of Radha, she boiled hot milk. Everybody know who Radha Devi is? Radha Devi is a great devotee of Sri Krishna. And when the milk was hot, right? The milk was so hot that it couldn't be consumed. But Radha took the milk. Radha Devi took the milk and she drank the milk. And when she drank the hot milk, Lord Krishna's feet was scorched. Lord Krishna's feet was scorched when Radha Devi drank the hot milk. The question comes, how can Radha Devi drink hot milk and the feet of Krishna is scorched? And the saints will tell you that in the heart of Radha lies the feet of Lord Krishna. In the heart of Radha Devi lies the feet of Shri Krishna. Whatever she puts in her system, it either adores Krishna or, of course, scorch him as well. Good and bad is not something we can get away from. But what we can do is arm ourselves. This is the month of Purushottam Mass. You know what goes on this month? The devotees, all the Hindus, every day they're chanting, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya,
Om Namo Narayana.
Om Namo Narayanaya,
Om Namo Narayana.
Om Namo Narayanaya,
Om Namo Narayana.
Om Namo Narayana,
Om Namo Narayana. Om Namo Narayana.
The Hindus in this entire month of Purushottam Mass until August 16th, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya to Bhagwan Vishnu. And this is Adhik Maas, the extra month, which means Adhik means extra. Whatever you do in the form of prayers, the Lord will give you extra rewards for your sadhana. Tomorrow is Shraavan Somar, temple will be almost filled again in the evening. What the Lord will do is reward you more than you deserve for that. But then what happens if you do not so nice things as well, which of course none of you are doing. You know, if you think bad of people, if you speak bad of people, if you set strife on others, you know, if you tag people name and things like that, the Lord will give you multiply as well sins. Multiply that as well. Therefore, I know nobody here gossips and nobody talk name and so on, so this doesn't concern you. But it's very, very bad to do that, those things. The same mouth that we praise the Lord with, the same mouth must never be used to speak ill of others. The same heart, the same hands that serve the Bhagwan, that place the flower at the feet of the Lord, the same hands, of course, must never be lifted to do evil things to yourself or anyone else. The same eyes that is used to admire the beauty of Sri Hari Bhagwan and Sri Krishna should never be used to look at anyone with an evil eye. These are simple things we must do in our lives to create a beautiful balance. Let us sing this bhajan and ask the Lord, Kaha chupe ho Raja Ram Aja Ram Deepak bhuja jala jara. Where are you hiding, O Lord? Where are you keeping yourself hidden, O Lord Bhagwan Ram? Please reveal yourself today. Bless all our devotees. Bless them with health, long life, strength, courage. Bless Auntie Shirley with all the beautiful things that she deserves in her life. Kaha chupe ho Raja Ram Aja Ram Deepak bhuja jala jara.
Chupe ho Raja Ram Aja Ram Deepak bhuja jala jara.
Jai Sri Ram. नर नारी से है संसार, एक बिना दूजा बेकार। नर नारी से है संसार, एक बिना दूजा बेकार। पति उस पार सती उस पार, कैसे पार करे मझधार। रोको इन्हें नहीं जाने दो, अपने घर को फिर आने दो। रोको इन्हें नहीं जाने दो, अपने घर को फिर आने दो। 2 दिन तो तुम इतराने दो, तेरी दया पर इतराने दो। 2 दिन तो तुम इतराने दो, तेरी दया पर इतराने दो। मेरा बचन भी आजा राम, आजा राम।
Raja Ram, Raja Ram, Raja Ram, Raja Ram.
रोको इन्हें नहीं जाने दो, अपने घर को फिर आने दो। O Lord, stop those from going astray and return them home where they belong. One of the reasons sadness come in our lives and sorrows come in our lives, right? You know, it's like you're boiling water, or you're boiling milk, no water. You're boiling milk, or you're cooking. And the heat is so much. The heat is so much that the milk rises, and it's now going to overflow. It's going to overflow on the pot. You know what will happen when it overflows? Everybody know that. It will, go on your fireside or your stove, as we have here. It'll create a smell that is unpleasant. You have to clean up. So what do? You turn off the heat a little bit. You slow down the heat to avoid spillage from happening in life. There's a Swamiji in Vrindavan. He died now. I spoke about him the other day, Swami Rajeshwaranandaji Maharaj. He spoke on this. स्वामी राजेश्वरानंद जी ने कहा था कि जैसे दूध अग्नि पे है, just like milk is on the fire, and you have to boil it or warm, scald it, as we call it. You have to scald the milk. There's some Guyanese word now in English equivalent, but wait, you got to scald the milk, but the milk is rising. But what you have to do, Swami Rajeshwarananda says, in order to prevent it from overflowing, you turn down the heat a little bit. Sometimes people in life, we forgot where we received our happiness from. And we lose our focus. We lose our focus. We forget about what God has given us. And we forget about God, forget about Sunday morning service, forget about Monday evening service, forget about Friday evening service, forget about Bhagwan, forget about Homa Puja, forget about mantra, forget about chanting. We forget completely about the Lord, and we are lost in this world because the heat is so on, right? The intoxication is so much that you're lost in this world. And you're going to overflow, and when you overflow, you're going to cause a mess. So what does the Lord do? Turn down the heat a little bit to allow you to calm down. Bhagwan has created good and bad not to punish people. Not to punish people. Everybody here goes through some sort of challenges in life. It's not your punishment, right? It's not your punishment. A little bit of realignment is okay in life. Treat everyone with respect. Treat everyone with respect, whether someone is going through a good time or a bad time. Yesterday I saw a beautiful message, popped up on my phone. It has to do with mental illness. Anybody here heard of mental illness? I think all of you have. Our West Indian community, Please don't take mental illness or think of it as something that is only for people who has to go to madhouse. Because that's what we think. When there's withdrawal in our community, when somebody withdrawing in our family, suddenly they give up the things that they love to do the most. They stop talking when they're the most socialized person in the family. Be there for them. Treat everyone with respect. These days, people are more mentally afflicted than they are physically. You can have anxiety. You know, three of the things: anxiety, depression, and suicidal thoughts. These are three of the things that are impacting our community. Guyana is full with it, but people don't pay attention to it. They don't pay attention to it. You can have anxiety. A person can have lots of anxiety in their life, but they will still sound confident. Do not mistake their confidence as an absence of an illness in their life. Take care of them. You can have depression, but still smile and make jokes. It does not mean that you're not ill. You can feel suicidal, but still turn up to work every day and appear fine. The minute you recognize, remember, God created good and bad. The minute you recognize that something not so nice is happening in someone's life, do your, in Canada we say, I'm doing my civic duty and I'm doing my citizen duty and all this kind of thing. Do your human duty. Do your human duty. You know, when you're sick, for those of you who have animals, I grew up with animals, so I know about them. If you have dogs and you have cats, when you're sick and you sit down by yourself, if you have a flu or you're just worried or you're having distress, they will come and they'll play with you. They'll wag their tail and they'll be close to you. The cats will come and sit next to you, right? Back home in Guyana, when somebody dies and in that home, if they have cows, if you're going to keep awake, you watch the eyes of the cows. They're crying because they are experiencing pain for a human being. The animals experience pain for a human being. When you see or know someone in pain, please reach out to them. They may or may not accept it. That's not your problem. Do your human duty to help, because God has created good and bad for us to deal with life in a very civilized way. I had a friend at work, and she was a top-notch socialized project manager. I mean, bright girl. And this was before COVID and everything. And suddenly there was a bit of a silence in her life, right? And our colleagues, we noticed this because you're close, we're all leaders together in some way. And then suddenly she starts to dress up like 99 and come to work, like the latest thing and so on. And we all wondered, something was wrong with our friend. Let's reach out to her and ask her. Same thing. You can have anxiety, but still sound confident. You can have depression and still smile and make jokes. You can feel suicidal, but still turn up to work every day. You know what was that about? The makeup and the extra, new outfit and the bags and the new glasses. It was to try in a way to deal with her depression, to suppress it, right? Because we want to, on our sick day, we want to show up bright. It's our livelihood. Reach out to people if you know that they need help, and help them to come out of their challenges if you can. This morning, it's such a blessing to see all of you, and I hope and pray that may our teachings this morning continue to brighten your lives, to uplift you, and to guide you. We're celebrating Auntie Shirley's birthday. Everyone, please, once again, big hand for Auntie Shirley this morning. Tomorrow is her birthday. Tomorrow is her birthday. It's a working day and so on, so we all assembled here today to celebrate life with her. I know Auntie Shirley since I was a child in the village, in Cotton Tree, the Edward village. And I always spoke very fondly of my experiences with them. We grew up in the same village. Some of our children and I grew up together. And we came here, settled in Canada, and you know, good thing Bhagwan has brought us together. We still live very, very close with all of them. Today we're celebrating her birthday. Her family came, her daughter and grandkids came from Florida, and those here as well are celebrating with her. I can only say positive and enriching things about her because that's who she is. She's a devotee of the Lord. She is a servant of her dharma, and she believes in her prayers. She loves her family, and she loves her community. Auntie Shirley lives quite a distance from here. And when she doesn't get a ride, that doesn't prevent her from coming to this temple. Another temple open close to her, but she still comes to this temple. Right? She takes a bus and comes to this temple, and she takes it and go home back when she doesn't have a ride. And there are people living right over here, you know. They can't come over because Sunday morning they can't sleep, but that's a different thing. But her love for Bhagwan is very deep, and she's very prayerful. Today, I would like to ask Bhagwan's blessings on her in Purushottam Mass, along with the large blessings on all her family and friends who are here today. May Bhagwan give her long life and health, and may the Lord always keep her happy. She's a genuine human being to be among, and she makes the best pine cake. Is that what you call it, Auntie Shirley? Pine slice. I wonder how I know that. Anyways, but she makes the best pine slice. And of course, I'm not giving Uncle Baker any credit, because I never eat pine slice from Uncle Baker. Did he make pine slice? Really? Oh. I used to buy shard bread and flat bread and tennis roll and stuff from Uncle Baker. But anyways, she makes the best pine slice. I hope she didn't bring any for me, because you know, when you eat a piece of pine slice, you can't stop. And that's a bad thing for me. So I wish her all the best on her birthday. But before I continue to wish her all the best on her birthday, I'd like to sing one verse of a song for Uncle Baker. Uncle Baker is her husband. 26 years ago, this July 16th, is it? July 16th, 26 years ago, he passed away. I was very fortunate many years to do memorials and so for him, 15th memorial, 20th and so on. 26 years ago, he passed away. He was such a gentleman and a genuine human being who was very good to our community. My sister is here, we know, we used to buy bread from him. He was very, fond of us. He was very, very kind. When people didn't afford to do things, he would give them nice bread. And he was a fantastic baker. And he baked the old style, this old style oven and thing. When you come up on school Friday and you smell the bread on school down there, you just go crazy. But this morning, I'd like to sing a song, one verse of a beautiful song for him. And this song reminds us about life. And it's a song perhaps for all of us. You know the song? Nadiya na piya kabhi apna jal, vriksha na khaye kabhi apne pal. It means that the ocean, the river never drinks its own water. The river has all this water, but it does not drink the water. It has there for transportation, for us to use, for us to bathe, whatever it is. Vriksha na khaye kabhi apne pal. And the trees don't bear the fruits for the trees to eat the fruits. Right? The tree don't eat the apple. The tree don't eat its own mangoes. It gives this to us. As we bear fruits in life, wealth, happiness, whatever it is, let us share it with everybody. Uncle Baker was a very sharing man. Although he baked the bread and he sold it to people, he shared a lot of love with it. So much love that we can still feel it today, although he has departed 26 years ago. Let's sing the song and ask Bhagwan to continue to keep his Atma in good spirits. Nadiya na piya kabhi apna chal, vriksha na khaye kabhi apne pal. Nadiya na piya और दुनिया को मीठी श्वास दे। हो अगर सजिश का अंग जले और दुनिया को मीठी श्वास दे, दीपक सा उसका जीवन है और दूजों को अपना प्रकाश दे, दूजों को अपना प्रकाश दे। धर्म जिसका भगवत गीता भगवत गीता सेवा है, वेद पुराण है, वो सच्चा इंसान है, धरती का भगवान रे। चाहे कोई गुणगान करे, चाहे करे निंदा कोई, फूलों से कोई सत्कार करे या सामने सब हो जाए कोई, सब हो जाए कोई। मान और अपमान है दोनों जिसके लिए सम्मान है, वो सच्चा इंसान है, इस धरती का भगवान रे। जल वृक्ष लगाए कभी अपने फल, वृक्ष लगाए कभी अपने फल, वृक्ष लगाए कभी अपने। When our body and limbs give out fragrance, we must make the world fragrant. Our life, when it becomes a lamp that gives light to others, let us give the light to others. Don't hold the light back to yourself. This is the meaning of the song. My friends, whatever you're blessed with, share a little bit of that. Like Auntie Shirley has shared her life with all of us, and like Uncle Baker shared his life with all of us, may we always continue to share. I'd like Auntie Shirley to come now, and all the children and Grand Picnic and thing to come as well. They're going to honor their mother and their grandma. Give Deepak or Chandan, and we have a little honor. Please know that we should always honor people when they're alive and can experience the emotions that you will give to them. After that, they can't experience anything. So they're going to stand. Come on, Auntie Shirley, stand up here. आइए पंडित जी, आइए. Get mic for Pandit ji. You can do. So Geeta, you come. Yeah, there we go. Geeta is the eldest among the children. So you take the mala, take the thali. You have mic for Pandit. Pandit ji will chant the 2-3 Shri. बस थोड़ा सा 3-4 और उसके बाद धान्यम धनम. So Pandit ji will chant few from the verses from the Sri Suktam, and then this is the Rig Veda from Mahalakshmi blessings to bless Auntie Shirley and ask the divine Devi to always inspire her. Take the Chandan first.
Om Hiranyavarnam Harinim Suvarnarajasrajam Chandram Hiranimai Lakshmim Jata Vedo Mava Tama Avah Jata Vedo Lakshmi Manapagaminim Yasyam Hiranyabindeyam Gama Sampurusanaham Asvapurvam Rathamadhyam Hastinada Prabodhinim Sriyam Devi Mupave Srimadevi Sudam कांसोऽस्मितां हिरण्यप्राकारमार्धां ज्वलन्तीं तृप्तां दर्पयन्तीं पद्मे स्थितां पद्मपर्णां दामिहोपवये श्रियां चन्द्रां प्रभासां ससा ज्वलन्तीं श्रियं लोके देवजुष्टामुदारां तां पद्मिनीं शरणमहं प्रपद्ये अलक्ष्मीर्मेण सतां तं मृडे आदित्यवर्णे तपसोऽधिजातो वनस्पतिस्तौरिक्षुदविल्लभः तस्य फलानि तपसानुदन्तु मायन्तरायस्य बाह्यलक्ष्मी उपैतु मां देवसखा कृतिश्चमणिना सह प्रादुर्भूतोऽस्मि राष्ट्रेऽस्मिन् कीर्तिमीर्तिं ददातु मे महालक्ष्मी च विद्महे विष्णुपत्नी च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मी प्रचोदयात् श्रीवत्सस्मायुष्यमारोग्यमाविदाय चौमानं मय्यते धनं धान्यं पशुं बहुशान्तिलाभं बहुभक्तिलाभं बहुशक्तिलाभं शतसंवत्सरं दीर्घमायुः
मंगलम
भगवान विष्णु मंगलम गरुडध्वजा मंगलम पुंडरीकाक्ष मंगलायतनो हरि श्रीसदे लक्ष्मीश्च पत्न्या बहोरात्रे पार्श्वे नक्षत्राणि रूपमस्मिनौ व्याप्तं मा निष्णान्निघाणात् मुम्बै घाणात् सर्वलोकं मयि घाणात्
माँ तेरी ममता कितनी प्यारी, कितना प्यार जगाती है, कितना प्यार जगाती है। श्वास श्वास की रक्षा करती, श्वास श्वास की रक्षा कर, पग पग प्राण बजाती है, कितना प्यार जगाती है। माँ तेरी ममता कितनी प्यारी, कितना प्यार जगाती है, कितना प्यार जगाती है, कितना प्यार जगाती है। बोले जगदम्बिका माता की
जय।
Come, I'll stand with mom. I'll stand with Auntie Shirley. We'll take a nice picture. I will take picture later and so on, but this is a blessing picture. Stand quickly. Not too long though. Sure. There's a very lovely family. I happen to know them for so long. And do you see the mala Auntie Shirley is wearing? That is what living people should wear. Okay? Buy malas like that for your mother or your father, whoever, when they're alive. Please give them a big hand. They are very, very blessed to have the blessings of their mother. And we're so thankful that all of them could be here this morning. And they've chosen the temple to celebrate. We have 2 speeches. So we're going to have that now. And I think it's going to be Gita and... Oh. So Panditji will give you the mic. I don't know the order, but please go ahead.
Sitaram, everyone. Namaskar. I was asked to give a speech on behalf of Mommy from my 2 sisters and my brother. They said since I'm the oldest, I'm the one who have to give the speech. I would like to today take the time to wish Mom a happy, happy, happy birthday on behalf of my family, Zaman, Sarah, Sabrina, Leiden. I would like to wish Mom a happy birthday. Mommy is here in Canada. Me and my family is in Florida. But Mommy comes to spend time with us. You know, I think sometimes my sisters think she spends the most time with us at our home because I try to take her there where it's a little warmer in the winter months. Mom, I don't think we say it enough how much we love, how much I appreciate when you come to Florida, when I plan my puja to be there so you can be there to shower us with your blessings. I know Pandit Hardat mentioned Uncle Beka today. Although Uncle Beka has not been around for 26 years, you have always been there to show us your love, your support in everything that we do. So we want to thank you for continuing to do so. I ask Ma Durga to continue to shower her with your blessings so that you can continue to shine, give you the strength, the energy, and the courage to continue to be there for your kids, your grandchildren, and your great-grandchildren when they come along. So Mom, thank you very much for everything that you do. I would like to thank Pandit Hardat. Like he said, we all grew up in the same village, but I think he was a little closer in age with my siblings then. I do remember Pandit Hardat and his sister, though, and I remember Auntie Sylvina. So I have known Pandit Hardat for a very long time. Pandit Hardat, I want to thank you for introducing me to Bhavani Shankar. Mommy, thank you, because when she would always come to Florida, she always tells me that, you need to listen to Pandit Hardat, but COVID has brought me and my family to be a member of Bhavani Shankar. We are so blessed and so fortunate, and I thank you for everything, your guidance, your wisdom, your teaching. I am part of your chanting group. I am part of your Gita's group. Every time I called and I asked for some advice, you're always willing. So for that, I thank you very much. I would like to thank the Bhavani Shankar team, the singers, all their decor team, everyone. I would like to thank them because they have made an impact. I am speaking personally for me and my family in Florida. You guys have truly made an impact in our life. Although I'm not here all the time, but I'm always tuned in, and I'm always thankful for when you're there giving us some advice. So thank you. I would like to thank Mommy, as Pandit Hardat says. She's always wants to come to the mandir. I know my sister sometimes now can't always bring her, neither one of them. Even now, Dylan has moved to Montreal, so he can bring her. But like Pandit Hardat says, she takes the bus. She would come to Mandir because this is where she wants to be. She takes the bus to go home back, or she gets a ride. She has made so many friends. Auntie Lalita, I know she has made some other friends that takes her home. So I want to thank you guys. I want to thank Mummy Mandir senior community and the support they give to her. So thank you guys. I truly are grateful for everything that you guys do for her. Pandit Hardat, once again, thank you to you and your family for everything that you do.
Thank you, Geeta. And now Sabrina will speak.
Sitaram family and friends, my name is Sabrina, and today my family and I are gathered here to celebrate, as you know, our grandma Shirley Singh's 75th birthday. On behalf of myself, my sister, and my cousins, we would like to take a moment to wish our grandma Shirley a happy 75th birthday. Grandma, we are so happy that all of us could be here for this auspicious occasion. We wanted to acknowledge and thank you for all that you do for each and every one of us. We cannot put it into words the amount of love, respect, and appreciation we have for you. Your unwavering commitment and dedication to your family, your religion, and your mandir is second to none and something to be admired. We are grateful to have so many wonderful memories with you, and of course, your never-ending jokes that bring laughter and joy to our hearts. We are so blessed to have such a loving and caring grandma in our lives. May Bhagwan shower you with endless blessings. May today and every day be filled with love, joy, and happiness. We love you so much. Have a happy and blessed 75th birthday.
Thank you so much, Geeta and Sabrina, and anybody else want to say something? That's it? Okay. Thank you all. Please give them all a big hand. Thank you so much. It's been a beautiful, blessed, prayerful morning. They were here very early. This morning we did Tulsi Archana to the Shaligram, 108 names of Bhagwan Vishnu. And they were here, all of them joined with Auntie Shirley to take the blessings of Bhagwan Vishnu. Before we close today, there's Bhojan prepared for everyone downstairs. So after service you can go. But reminder, tomorrow evening, tomorrow is Shraavan Somar. So tomorrow evening we have big puja here at the temple starting from 6 p.m. Anybody wants to sponsor the Shraavan Somar Puja, any week you can visit our website, bhawanishankarmandir.com/Shraavan to book your sessions. As of August 1st, we'll be here, well, we are here every day, but we'll be doing satsang every single day from August 1st to August 29th for Shivji. Every single evening. Then from August 30th to September 5th, we have our 7 nights annual Bhagavad Katha. And on September 6th, I can't believe we're talking about September and it's now mid-July already, but it goes fast. People who in the temple life, it goes like this. My plan for the August session from August 1st to the 29th is every single evening we need to have a Shrota here. I'm going to call you. Every single evening we should have a Shrota here to sit down and to do the puja. Our Panditji is here. We have a very qualified Pandit who can do puja. Then for you to do the Rudra Abhishekam of Shivji. Every single evening. What does it take for you to be a Shrota? You make a donation to the temple, right? On a regular evening, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and things, Saturday, all the evenings should be, you make a small donation to the temple for $201. Now, if you can't afford $201, four people can join together and sit down and be a Shrota. 29 days we have. Sometimes I have to sit down and be the Shrota, then I have to go be the Pandit, then I have to go be the Kathakar. It's not nice. We have a community that has been relaxing for a long, 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 long time. You need to come out back and be with us in satsang. You need to do a little bit of sponsorship here and there, right? Economy is bad, but people have ways of spending their money. So let us come back. August 1st to August 29th, every day. Now you can invite a few people if you want to as well. We don't cook food every day, by the way. If you want to cook food, is a different arrangement. But invite a few family and friends to come, 2-3 by to come sit down and listen katha, right? Otherwise, it'll be me and the Panditjis and thing. But we know that you're going to come out, and at least we'll have shrotas for every single evenings. It's nice. It's blissful. When you finish those sessions, I mean, we are here every day in any case. Panditji is here every day, 6 p.m. doing Rudra Abhishekam to Shivji. Every single day there is Rudra Path happening and he sings and chants and so on. So we are, all 58 days we are observing, but as of August 1st, we are doing satsang every day. That should be very clearly known as of August 1st satsang. So all of you, please come on out, sponsor an evening, and let us make it very joyful. And on August 7th, which is the long weekend, that Monday, we'll be here from 1 p.m. We have Ekadash Rudram, where the Rudram will be chanted for 11 times, and we will have on that day 11 families sponsoring. I don't think we do at this month, but we will have that. Come on out and treat yourself with some blessings on that very blessed day. Finally, this morning, it's such a happy morning. It's such a blessed morning. I am even more double blessed this morning because I have with me my Didi Gyano. She has come all the way from New York to Canada. And when I saw her this morning, I know she was coming, but when I saw her this morning, it is like my eyes are so blessed and I feel that our temple is so blessed. Didi Gyano, it's so nice to see you. And it's a blessing always to see her. She is a God on this earth. She is a genuine human being who is just full of love. I can't remember a time I meet Didi Gyano and I didn't leave with love.
And, she is the elder in our family. You don't know this, but she is actually my cousin. Her mother and my mother are sisters, blood sisters. So I don't know if Didi Gano is the eldest living right now. Is she the eldest living cousin? She's the eldest living cousin from my mom's side, and I'm the youngest living cousin on my mom's side too. But that's not all. Didi Gomati in Scarborough is the eldest living cousin on my dad's side, and I am the youngest living cousin on my dad's side too. So I am the pet. They get to pet me and dular me so much, and as you know, I'm a little spoiled as well. So I'm so happy and blessed to see her this morning, and so happy that she can visit us as a temple. God bless you always, Didi Gano, with good health and long life. As you can see, she has an aura of love, and we hope that continues to be with her. Bole Shankar Bhagwan ki Bhog or Aarti. Everybody please stand. Auntie Shirley, please come. You'll offer Bhog, and your children as well, grandchildren. You'll offer food to Mahadev Bhagwan. This is the lunch we prepare for the Lord. So all her children, please come. आवो भोग लगाओ प्यारे शंकर, आवो भोग लगाओ प्यारे शंकर, 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 आवो भोग लगाओ प्यारे शंकर, आवो भोग लगाओ प्यारे शंकर, आवो भोग लगाओ प्यारे शंकर. Everybody's invited for Aarti. Please come on up front, and the Shrotas will start first, afterwards you. Yani kani chapapani janmantar kritani tani sarvani nashyantu pradakshinam pade pade. Please allow Didi Gomat to do Aarti, Didi Gyano to do Aarti first, and my sister as well. Can't stand too long. Keep. Jai Jagdish Hare,
Jai Jagdish Hare, Jai Jagdish Hare, Swami Jai Jagdish Hare, Bhakt Janon ke sangat, Das Janon ke sangat, Kshan mein dur kare, Om Jai Jagdish Hare, Jo dhyaave phal paave, dukh bin se man ka, Swami dukh bin se man ka, Sukh sampatti ghar aave, Sukh sampatti ghar aave, Kasht mite tan ka, Om Jai Jagdish Hare. मात पिता तुम मेरे, शरण हुए किसके, स्वामी शरण हुए किसके, तुम बिन और न दूजा, प्रभु बिन और न दूजा, आस करूं मैं जिसकी, ओम जय जगदीश हरे. तुम पूरन परमात्मा, तुम अंतर्यामी, स्वामी तुम अंतर्यामी, पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर, पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर, तुम सबके स्वामी, ओम जय जगदीश हरे. तुम करुणा के सागर, तुम पालन करता, स्वामी दुख हरता, ठाकुर तुम मेरे, स्वामी रक्षक तुम मेरे। अपने हाथ उठाओ, अपने शरण लगाओ, द्वार पर आते ओम जय जगदीश हरे। विषय विकार मिटाओ, पाप हरो देवा, स्वामी कष्ट हरो देवा। श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ, श्रद्धा प्रेम बढ़ाओ, संतन की सेवा ओम जय जगदीश हरे। तन मन धन सब है तेरा, स्वामी सब कुछ है तेरा। तेरा तुझको अर्पण, तेरा तुझको अर्पण, क्या लागे मेरा ओम जय जगदीश हरे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। गोविंद जय जय, गोपाल जय जय, गोविंद जय जय, गोपाल जय जय। राधा रमन हरि, गोविंद जय जय, राधा रमन हरि, गोविंद जय जय। गोविंद जय जय, गोपाल जय जय, गोविंद जय जय, गोपाल जय जय। राधा की जय जय, मीरा की जय जय, राधा की जय जय, मीरा की जय जय। मोर मुकुट बंसी वाली की जय जय, मोर मुकुट बंसी वाली की जय जय। गोविंद जय जय, गोपाल जय जय, गोविंद जय जय, गोपाल जय जय। गोविंद जय जय, गोपाल जय, गोविंद जय जय, गोपाल जय जय।
कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि। त्वमेव मातश्च पिता त्वमेव, त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव, त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव, त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं, देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेदसे, रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताय पतये नमः। सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके, शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते। मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं, जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं। वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं, श्रीरामदूतं शरणं प्रपद्ये। श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि। बोलिए भवानी शंकर भगवान की, वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की, लक्ष्मी नारायण भगवान की, सियावर रामचंद्र भगवान की, पवन सुत हनुमान जी महाराज की, सूर्यादि समस्त नवग्रह देवताओं की, विघ्न विनायक गणेश जी महाराज की, लक्ष्मी मैया की, दुर्गा मात की, सरस्वती मैया की, सत्यनारायण भगवान की, सूर्यनारायण भगवान की, नवदुर्गा भवानी की, गंगा मैया की, सत्य सनातन धर्म की, गौ माता की, अपने अपने गुरु गोविंद भगवान की। सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामय, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देव महेश्वर, गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्मा, तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः, तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। नमः पार्वतीपतये, हर 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 महादेव शंभो।